Hello students, welcome to Beacon High School online video. Today we are going to start with the new chapter, that is rocks and minerals. Students, we know that Earth is the only planet where life exists. But do you know that how the Earth is made up of? The Earth is like a big ball and it is made up of several layers of material. Now, what are these layers of the Earth? The center of the earth is called the core. It is divided into two parts, inner core and outer core. The surface layer is called the crust, that is the outer layer. Both the core and the crust are solid in state. Between the core and the crust, there lies a partly solid rock mixed with the molten rock and metal. Means they are neither too solid nor liquid. They are semi-solid. It is known as mantle. Earth's surface or crust is made up of rock, which you can see beneath the soil or water. Now let's talk about the rocks. You know that student, rocks are actually combination of different kinds of minerals. They contain varieties of minerals inside them. They occur in many varieties and colors also. Rocks can be grouped into three main types: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. How igneous rocks is formed? Let's see. Igneous rocks are formed from magma. Now what is magma? Magma is actually the molten rocks that is present deep inside the earth. When a volcano erupts, the molten rocks or magma flows out and it comes out onto the surface of the earth. These magma that reaches the surface of the earth is called lava. The lava cools on the surface to form igneous rocks. So the magma cools down and it forms igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are the oldest rocks on the earth. Major part of the earth crust are made up of igneous rocks only. Let us study about different types of igneous rocks. The type of igneous rocks is formed depends on how fast or slow the lava cool and the minerals present in it. First, let's see about the granite. Granite is formed by slow cooling of lava. The granite can be seen in the flooring tiles in public buildings. Since granite contains several kinds of minerals, it comes in many colors and we can use it in decorative pieces also. The next is the obsidian. Obsidian is formed by quick cooling of lava. It is black, smooth and glassy in appearance. It is also used to make in jewelry. The next type of igneous rocks is pumice. Pumice is formed by quick cooling of lava and it is light in weight. Now why it is light in weight? We know that lava, when erupts from the volcano, it contains dissolved gases. As the lava cools down, the gases trapped in it escape and forms holes in the rock. This makes the rock light. Pumice is used as a scrubber. The next is the basalt. Basalt too forms by quick cooling of lava. It is dense, dark colored rock and used mainly in the construction of the roads. The Earth's surface rocks are constantly broken down into smaller particles or into the smaller pieces, and this breaking down of rocks to smaller particles by natural agent is known as weathering. Now the natural agents such as wind, water and ice helps in the phenomena of weathering. Now what happened here? The rocks due to weathering changes into the gravel, stones and pebbles, and these are the smaller pieces of the rocks. The natural process of weathering helps in the formation of sedimentary rocks. Now weathering results in the formation of smaller pieces such as gravel, stones and pebbles. Now when these particles of rocks together with the sand and mud, they are carried by rivers to the sea where they settle at the bottom and they are known as sediment. Over millions of years, these sediments form layer upon layer. When they settle down, slowly a pressure build up here and all the layers they get stuck to each other or they cement together and they form the sedimentary rocks. The deepest layer usually is the oldest rock. Here are few examples of sedimentary rocks. The first one is the sandstone. Sandstone is a soft rock made from grains of sand, which is very fine particles of sand. Sand particles are stuck firmly together. Red sandstone and yellow sandstone are commonly used in building. And the best example is the Red Fort and the Qutub Minar in Delhi is made of red sandstone. The next is the limestone. The limestone is formed from the shells and the bones of the sea animal. It contains a mineral called calcite, which is found in the shells of the sea animal. Limestone is a very good building stone and it is also used to make many things like paper and chewing gum. The next example of sedimentary rock is the mudstone or shale. Shale is formed from mud that settles at the bottom of an ocean or a lake. It is one of the softer sedimentary rocks. When shale gets wet, it smells like mud. That is why its name is mudstone. It is used in surfacing road. It is grey in color and split into layers very easily. The next example is the conglomerate. It is made up of gravel, pebbles and stones and they all are cemented together by minerals. It is rough and hard. It is used for construction purposes and polished to make ornaments. The next type of rocks is metamorphic rocks. Now what is metamorphic rocks? Metamorphic rocks are those rocks which have been formed from other kinds of rocks which have been changed. Metamorphic rocks are formed either from the sedimentary rocks or from the igneous rocks. Now how it is formed? The huge amount of pressure and heat cause the transformation deep inside the earth and it takes few millions of years for the original rock to change into the metamorphic rock. Let us study few examples of metamorphic rocks. The first one is the slate. Slate is formed from shale. Shale is the sedimentary rocks and it can be split into thin sheets which makes it an ideal roofing material. It is also used to make slates and blackboards. The next is the marble. Marble is formed from limestone and we know that limestone is also a sedimentary rock. It can be polished and has many attractive patterns due to mineral impurities present in the rock. It is used to make tiles and counters. The next example of metamorphic rocks are quartzite and gneiss. They both are formed from sedimentary rocks. Quartzite is formed from sandstone and it is a weather resistant rock and is very hard. Now what is weather resistant rock? Means this rock can resist any range of weather condition either from sunlight, heat or humidity. It is used in glass and ceramic industry. Now gneiss has a strip look because of the different minerals present in it and it is used for construction purpose. Till now we have learned how the different types of rocks are formed. Now what are rocks made of? Rocks are made up of minerals of various kinds. Now what is mineral and what is its property? Let's see. Minerals are inorganic substances. Inorganic means they are not of plant or animal origin, means they doesn't come from the plant or animal. Minerals occur naturally. They are not man-made. We can find them in the rock, soil and water. Minerals are usually formed of crystals that are geometric in shape. It means they have edges and lines. Minerals can be simple like gold and silver. They are the precious metals and they are used in making jewelry. Minerals can be complex, for example quartz. They are used in the manufacturing of the glass. Minerals can be rare, for example diamond and gems are the rare and expensive minerals. They are found in the form of crystals. They are very beautiful and shiny, so they are used as a gemstones. Minerals can be common, for example rock salt. which we use sometimes in our food. Mineral can be soft, for example, talc and chalk. Talc is the softest mineral and it is used to make talcum powder. Chalk too is soft mineral and it is used for making Portland cement, and it is also used for writing on the blackboards. There are some minerals which contain metals, and these metals can be extracted from the mineral. For example, iron, aluminium and copper. Iron is used in making steel, copper in electrical wires, and aluminium in making utensils and the foils. Now let's study about the fossils. Fossils are the remains of dead plants and animals that got buried in the earth millions of years ago. And these are found in the sedimentary rocks. And these fossils help the scientists to find the life existing in the prehistoric period. Coal and petroleum are the fossil fuels that are found in the earth crust buried over million years ago. Coal is developed from the remains of plants. As the plant dies, they form a thick layer of matter on the swamp floor, and this get hardened to form coal. Coal is used to produce electricity and many other things like plastic and nylon. Whereas petroleum is formed from dead plants and animals that is settled at the bottom of ocean, and over time sediment covered them, and these dead remains changes into dark liquid forming petrol. LPG, petrol, diesel, kerosene all are obtained from petroleum. Petroleum is used as a fuels in vehicles. But fossil fuels need to be conserved and it should be used in a proper way, as fossil fuels take millions of years to form and it will not last forever. So if we use it continuously without conserving it, it will be no longer available to us. Also, burning of fossil fuels causes pollution. So we need to conserve it. We can use other alternative sources of energy like solar energy, wind energy, water energy, as these are always available to us and they are non-polluting. So today we have learned all about the different types of rocks, how they are formed, about the minerals and fossils.